back to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing this face for the first time, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Princess Chiamaka, Princess Amaka, a Nigerian YouTuber based in Owerri, Nigeria. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your love and for your support. And if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to give this channel a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share. Okay, so guys, today I'm going to be telling you the final part or the final side of the ghost story in my apartment, because I already said I was going to tell you guys what the experience my two neighbors had with her sister-in-law, and the current one that just happened last week. So before then, happy new month, guys. So I asked my neighbor, my opposite neighbor, she's married and she's living with her sister-in-law, or her sister-in-law is living with her rather. So I asked her, please madam, don't be angry, of some recent now, have you been experiencing something strange in your apartment? She was like, something like what? So I have to just, I have to break it down a little bit for her. I was like, something that you have not experienced since you packed in here. Okay, guys, but before then, this is just 2 years of us living in this apartment or in this compound, this building. Everyone in this compound, we are about 15 tenants here, and this is just 2 years that all the family here, all families here, this is just 2 years of each family living here in this compound. And when we are packing in, when we came in here, I told my husband that I don't like this compound, I don't like the building. It's a nice building, it's a beautiful building. I told him I don't like this place, I don't love it. My spirit is not here, my spirit does not accept this place. He was like, no, that I have to like this place, that is beautiful, and also it's close, though the house is close to his working place. So that was why he loves or he likes here. Aside from that, there are other buildings that he saw, well, he does not like them because it's kind of far for him. So there are other houses that the agent showed him, but he chose this one because it's close by to his working place. It's straight cable, he can just throw and go then strong. When I came, I told him it's a nice house, it's very beautiful, but I don't like it. My spirit does not like it, and I don't just know why. I don't know. I have this spirit that normally if I want to do something, the spirit will say, do this, don't do that. And if I should go against it, honestly, trust me, it's not going to end well. It's that thing that it's never going to end well. So that's why I always go with my instincts and whatever. They just a grace that God gave me, or let's say the kind of talents I don't just know. So after all of this, and now this ghost of a thing happening here and there, I told him that's why I don't like this building from the first day we came to this compound. I told him that I don't love it, I don't even want to have anything to do with this building. Now you have seen my reasons. So he was like that we need to calm down, pray, and know what else to do. So I was like, nothing else to do. I'm not going to stay here again. I'm not going to live here. It's either we pack out from this building to another place, or I'll have to live here for you and you will have to stay here all alone. He said okay, that we'll have to work towards that. So as for my neighbor, I asked my neighbor, she said her sister-in-law has been experiencing something strange of recent. That was last month. that her sister-in-law that has been experiencing something strange. You know, you feel it when you're alone, but something is happening in that something is happening. Maybe you get up and there is this, your body will tell you, that's the place you are will tell you that you are not you are not there alone, that someone else is there with you. Because I know it's scary, yeah, it's scary, but she was telling me her sister-in-law has been experiencing something strange about it, that she have seen a woman, a shadow like in form of a woman passed up to 2 3 times, and she was like maybe it's her imagination or she was just thinking, or but it keeps on, coming. That was it. So she had to tell her brother's wife. She had to tell her brother's wife, and she, my neighbor, doubted it. Yeah, she never believed her sister-in-law until the thing now happened to her. It happened to her that she was sleeping in her room. Our building is a 3-bedroom apartment. She was sleeping in her room. When the next morning when she woke up, she was no longer in her bed. She now saw herself. In her veranda or in her corridor. She was no longer on the bed. There was no mat, nothing. She just saw herself on her corridor. She was like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? I know that I slept in my bed, so what am I doing here? So she told her husband. Her husband did not still believe her. Told the husband did not believe her. She told some of her friends, they did not believe her. They were like, maybe you are sleepwalking and maybe you just slept. She said no, that she can't just get up from her room and sleepwalk, and not even on the couch, just on the floor. Okay, so and aside from that, she now showed me some of the um will I say some of the scratches on her neck, the whole of her neck here, and her hand. It was full of scratches. So with that, I was not getting more scared. And all of these things was when it was happening. My husband was near back. I was only just keeping him. I was only just telling him on the phone, keeping him updated. So that night we didn't sleep in my house. I slept in my friend's place with my kids because I told my husband I was not going to sleep in the house again until whenever he comes back from his journey. So my husband came back on Friday. Although he wanted to come back on Saturday, but I had to plead that he should please come back on Friday. That we can't be sleeping in my friend's house anymore because she's kind of me, my kids, and she has a roommate. So he's kind of, even myself, I don't even like it because we are now discomforting her in her bed. So my husband came back on Friday. When he came back on Friday, he now have to ask me to know if all I was telling him on the phone was just me trying to play a prank on him or pulling his legs. I said no, that I can't. There are some things I can do and not this. I can't just be pranking with a ghost, that a ghost is in our apartment. No. Of all things to prank you with, and it's a ghost. Come on. So um on Saturday, he came back on Friday. Then on Saturday, that was when my husband now experienced what I was telling him. Guys, I freaked out. Although before my husband came back, I also asked one of my neighbors, because I said it was two neighbors. I asked, um first was my opposite neighbor, and the other was the man. He's living downstairs while we are on top. We are living at the first floor because this is a 2-story building. So I asked him, and the man he's living with his friends. They are sharing the same apartment. They are sharing their rent. So I asked him. He said since he packed in here, because he's the last tenant to pack in, it's just 6 months of him packing in. So he said since he packed in, that every night he doesn't sleep well. I said why? He said that if you want to sleep, if you want to sleep, you'll be hearing a woman's voice that is crying. That's a woman that is crying. And I was like, for how long have you been experiencing this? He said that he can't remember. That was why if he wants to sleep, it's either he will drink or he will take a sleeping pill just for him to sleep. Oh Jesus. That was when I noticed that all of this, no way, no way, no way, that is too much for me. It's way too much. So back to my husband. When my husband came back on Friday, then Saturday, his room was messed up, guys. His room was really messed up. You know what I mean? His clothes, his wardrobe, his bed, some of his documents, his books that he was reading, his some of his patient frames, eyeglasses that he has already fixed to everything. His room was in a total mess. When I mean mess, it was in a total mess. Everywhere was just upside down. So he was like, did I enter his room? I said, no, what will I go there and do? I have my own room and my kids have their own room. So he was like, when he left, that his room was not like this. So what happened? And I know my husband, he's not that type that do scatter or litter his things upside down or whatever. So I was like, now I do not believe what I've been telling you, that is this, all of this is not a prank. My husband was also scared, but you know, as a man, he was just trying to be kind of tough, that he's not scared, like King Kong. I said, Oga, see, this thing is real. The early or the better for us to look for a solution to this, for all of this to stop, the better for us is either we will leave this compound, look for another apartment for our own peace of mind and sanity, because this is getting out of hand. All of this is getting out of hand. If this kind of a thing happens in your room, then how much more when you are not going to be around? What more is going to happen to us? First it was our chair and my room, and now your own. Not even our neighbors that ask. So what other evidence again do you need? Or you want to see the ghost face to face, eyeball to eyeball, before you not believe? He said, okay, that first of all we have to pray. I said, yes, we have to pray, but prayer alone is not going to work, because you need to pray and also take some actions. It's after, if I'm not saying that prayer is not going to work, it's going to work. Please try to understand me. But you can't just pray and you now sit down one side without doing nothing. No. I was only telling that we need to pray, and also we need to relocate to another place. Yes, we need to pray and we need to relocate to another place, because I have to call his people. I called my people and tell them. So they were like, okay, we are all going to pray, but after praying, you guys should also be looking for another apartment, because it's not good. It's not good. It's not good at all. Guys, honestly, I'm scared, and my kids, they are around, so that's why I'm even sitting down to do this video. If not, I have been thinking of when I'm going to do this, sit down, talk. I'm trying to be fast, because honestly, because the whole of this, me trying to recall and tell you guys all of this is not easy. All I know is that ghost is real. Ghost is real. I know spirits are everywhere, but just that one have to keep his or her hand clean, and also the houses, the rest of it. Before you get an apartment, try to try to make inquiry, know the foundation, know the owner and the rest of it. But it's fine, it's fine. At least my pastor prayed on Sunday and we are seeing changes, but that doesn't mean my mind no, I still stand on my word that I don't like it. I want us to locate to another place. I want us to pack out, leave this environment, this all of this place. I don't. It's a nice building. The building is beautiful, but I don't like it. I don't like it. My spirit does not like it. I don't like the place. Someone else might come here and see it and be comfortable, but me, I don't like it. So guys, I think this should be the end of this video. Please, if you have experienced something like this, maybe before or now or anywhere at all, please tell me what you did in the comment section. You know, let's share our fears and the rest of it. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, like, comment and share. So until then, I remain Princess Amaka. See you in my next video. Bye bye.